What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Telcoin, but before we get started, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. All right, so Telcoin, we're going to start off here on the 15-day candlesticks, and you can see Bitcoin over here on the right and Telcoin over here on the left. Now, this is the very first market cycle that Bitcoin ever did. So that's why this is very parabolic and then a huge crash afterwards. You can see a very volatile pump and a very volatile crash. Well, Bitcoin had a very low market cap and was not as established as it is today. So you get this huge pump and this whole huge pullback, right? Because the market cap was really small and it's easy for the market to expand and pull back. Now, here on Telcoin, you can also see the same structure. So the reason a lot of altcoins are behaving like how Bitcoin used to behave is because altcoins have lower market cap. They have a lot smaller market caps than Bitcoin does currently. So they behave a lot more like how Bitcoin used to when Bitcoin was really young and had a very small market cap. So this market cycle is a very, very good sign here for Telcoin. This shows me that Telcoin is very undervalued down here, and it's getting ready for a big picture expansion that's going to blow a lot of people away in the big picture. And because of that, this is one of the reasons that we've been accumulating Telcoin and talking about Telcoin all through this area here on my YouTube channel. Why? Because I believe Telcoin is going to pump very, very hard. Now, a really good example of what it looks like when this pump actually occurs is XRP. So if you pull up XRP and you look at the old XRP cycle and you look at the very, very first cycle on XRP, this is the kind of pump that I'm talking about, okay? This is the kind of growth that I'm talking about that happens in the market when you break out into a new all-time high. So we have XRP on the right and Telcoin over here on the left. Now look what happens when XRP breaks its old all-time high level. So here's the old all-time high. We break above that level, and it does pull back down to support one more time. But look what happens when it really breaks out into a new cycle. The market just pumps higher and higher and higher. Why? Because it's starting a new cycle. It's going into price discovery. And that price discovery is taking it all the way to a new all-time high. And that all-time high level keeps breaking out higher and higher and making higher highs and higher lows and just completely expands out into a new price that it's never seen before. We call that price discovery. So that price discovery is where you make all your money. That's where you get rich. That's how you get rich in crypto. You buy the dip and then you hold on through these big price discovery pumps where the price goes vertical to a new all-time high and expands to prices it's never been before. That's the whole goal, is to buy the dip down here and ride into these expansions. Hold on to your investments as those expansions happen. Now, what happens every time is people get fearful, they get scared, and they get impatient because it takes a long time for these coins to turn around and start these new cycles. It takes time, and price generally goes down really hard before it goes up again. So people panic sell, or they sell because they're impatient down here before the pump actually happens. But it's not that hard if you just stick to your trading plan. If you buy the dip down here and hold through the pump, it's not that hard to make a lot of money in crypto. But people get impatient, They start reading news articles, they start believing FUD, and they start focusing on the wrong things, and they sell their investments right before they pump, right before the biggest breakout occurs. But to be honest with you, I think Telcoin is getting ready to do this kind of a breakout in the big picture, where it breaks out to a new all-time high and goes completely nuts. The only way you can screw this up is if you sell before it happens. That's the only way you can screw this up. If you buy right now and hold on through the pump, you're going to get rich on crypto. All you got to do is stick to that big picture trading plan and don't overthink it. Don't try too hard. Don't go reading news articles, and don't panic sell on days like this where people are afraid, where people are panic selling their crypto. Don't do that. Accumulate times where it's down, times where people freak out. If you look at Bitcoin during the COVID drop on Bitcoin, everybody was panic selling their Bitcoin here during the COVID drop right here. And let me tell you, there was a black swan event. Everybody was panic selling their crypto. Everybody was trying to say, oh, look, the market's going to go lower. You gotta sell. This is really bad news events. And then look what happened right after. The people that bought the dip during COVID got so rich, it was ridiculous. They made so much money, it was stupid. So on days like this, where people are freaking out and there's FUD and people are scared of what the market's going to do, you just have to buy the dip and hold on, because this is what's coming for crypto. We're getting ready for this kind of a pump right here. But I honestly think it'll be bigger than 2021. But not if you sell into the drop. Not if you panic sell where everybody else is panic selling, except for the big whales and institutions that are buying everything at 30 and 40% discounts. Happily. They don't care that everybody's freaking out. They don't care that everybody thinks the sky is falling and the world is ending. They're buying everybody's fear because they know they're going to get rich doing it. Warren Buffett made $60 billion because he bought the COVID drop. $60 billion because he bought in March of 2020. Okay? So stop looking at this market and seeing days where the price is dropping and then freaking out. Instead, look at the big picture and look at coins like Telcoin here in the big picture and accumulate and get ready for this kind of an expansion and growth, because that's what's coming. But not if you panic sell, and not if you let all the FUD and fear cause you to sell right before it pumps in the market. So stick to your trading plan. Stay true to your original bullish analysis. If you guys were bullish on crypto in the big picture before this drop happened, why are you changing it now? Stay true to that. Do you believe in crypto? Do you believe crypto will be mass adopted? If you do, then you should be buying people's fear. Plain and simple. It's not that hard. Stay true to your original analysis and thesis. If you believe in crypto, continue to believe in it and show that you believe in it by buying the dip. That's what somebody would do if they actually believed in crypto right now. They would buy the dip. That's what I'm doing. I've been putting money into this market because I believe it's going to pump really, really hard and blow a lot of people away and make a lot of people really rich. But not if you freak out and not if you fumble the ball right before it goes crazy. Okay? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Stick to your trading plan. Focus on the big picture, and you guys will make money in this market. Mark my words. I promise you, you will. And let me pull up BLX on the right here again and Telcoin over here on the left. Look at this. We already looked at this at the start of the video, but just look at this again, okay? Here's a standard market cycle on Bitcoin. People get too excited, too fearful. The price drops 90% from the top down to the bottom, and then you get a full recovery, total recovery, right? Price turns around, higher highs, higher lows, complete and total recovery, and a new all-time high breakout. Then you go into price discovery, And that's when things really get exciting, and that's when you really get rich, is if you buy the dip on one of these market cycles and hold into price discovery, where it's breaking out into a new all-time high. Now, I'm not saying it has to get this expanded. It could. But if you buy the dip on the bottom of those cycles, even if you sell the bottom of the next bear market, you're in profit because you bought the bottom of the last one. So you could be really bad at trading and panic sell the bottom of the next bear market and still be in profit because you bought the bottom of the previous one. So that's the power of buying the bottom of these big picture cycles and holding on through these big pumps that come in the market, because you can get in on these things stupid undervalued and hold through the pump, and you can't lose. You can't lose. You could be the worst trader ever and still end up in profit because the new bear market low is higher than any price you previously bought in the bottom of the last bear market. So that's the psychology of a dip buyer. That's why people that buy fear make the most money. That's why Warren Buffett teaches people to buy fear. He says if you want to get rich, go into your room, and I'm paraphrasing, but go into your room, close the door, ignore everybody else, and buy pure fear. That's Warren Buffett's secret of getting rich. You can see why buying the dip, buying the bottom of these big picture market cycles can make you rich, because when they expand and when they grow and when they go into price discovery, you can't lose. When you're in a winning trade like that and you're way up in profit, you could sell the bottom. Like I said, you could sell the bottom of the next bear market and you're going to be in profit still. That's the power of a dip buyer. That's the power of someone that's buying pure fear, like what we see in the market right now. So that I'm just trying to motivate you guys right now. Stay true to your analysis. In the big picture, this is coming. I firmly believe that crypto is going to go crazy in the big picture. So stay true to that. Keep accumulating. Keep pressing forward. And you're going to make a lot of money when the market actually pumps, like everybody knows it will, but they forget when there's panic days, when there's people panic selling. That's my message for the day. Don't panic sell. Buy the dip. Be like Warren Buffett. Be greedy when other people are fearful, and fearful when other people are greedy. Close the door, tune out from the noise, and buy pure blood in the streets. That's how you get rich. And right now, crypto is pure blood in the streets in the big picture, unless you're talking about Bitcoin, broke out to a new all-time high, and Solana. But a lot of coins like Telcoin, look, it's still down like 90% from its peak. If that's not blood in the streets in the big picture, I don't know what is. And in the short term, there's blood in the streets too. So there really isn't a better time to be picking up crypto than right now. And I firmly believe that. So get ready for big things coming on Telcoin, big things coming for crypto, and a very profitable 2025. Stay excited. It's going to be a lot of fun, 2025 is. So keep that excitement. Don't get discouraged. Never be discouraged. Okay? You're going to get through this. You know, if you had a big loss in your portfolio, never be discouraged. You're going to make a lot of money in 2025. Stay true to it, and I promise you guys will make a lot of money. So that's my update on Telcoin. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in future videos. And thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. And as always, stay profitable out there.